You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about success. What it means, how we achieve it, and most importantly, how we embody it. And I've come to a powerful realization that I want to share with you today. The secret to becoming successful is to act as if you're already there. Now, I know what you might be thinking, act successful, but I'm not there yet. I haven't achieved my goals. I don't have the money, the status, the accomplishments. I get it. I've been there too. We all start somewhere, usually far from where we want to end up. But here's the thing. Success isn't just an endpoint. It's a mindset, a way of being. And the fascinating truth is that when we embody that mindset, when we truly act as if we're already successful, we set powerful forces in motion that can transform our reality. Think about it for a moment. How do truly successful people carry themselves? How do they think? How do they approach challenges and opportunities? There's a certain confidence, a certain poise, a way of engaging with the world that sets them apart. And here's the key. That mindset, that way of being, isn't a result of their success. It's what created their success in the first place. You see, when we act as if we're already successful, we start making different choices. We carry ourselves differently. We speak differently. We think differently. And bit by bit, those small shifts start to compound, creating real, tangible changes in our lives. Let me give you an example. Imagine two people starting new jobs. They have similar backgrounds, similar skills. But one of them walks in on day one with their shoulders slumped, speaking hesitantly, constantly second-guessing themselves. The other walks in with their head held high, speaking clearly and confidently, ready to contribute. Who do you think is going to make a better impression? Who's more likely to be given important assignments, to be seen as leadership material? It's not about faking it or being arrogant. It's about embodying the best version of yourself, the successful version that you know you can become. Now, I want to be clear. This isn't about pretending to be something you're not. It's not about putting on a show or trying to fool anyone. It's about aligning your actions, your thoughts, and your energy with the successful person you know you can be. It's about stepping into that version of yourself, even before all the external markers of success are. Think of it like this. If you were to suddenly achieve all your goals overnight, how would you carry yourself? How would you approach your work? How would you interact with others? That's the energy, the mindset we're talking about cultivating. And here's where it gets really interesting. When we start embodying that successful version of ourselves, we often find that opportunities start to present themselves. People respond to us differently. Doors begin to open. Why? Because success attracts success. When we carry ourselves with confidence and purpose, when we approach our work and our relationships from a place of abundance rather than scarcity, we become magnetic. We draw in the very opportunities and connections that can help us achieve our goals. But let's dig a little deeper. What does it really mean to act like you're already successful? It's not just about walking tall or speaking confidently, although those things matter. It's about adopting the habits, the mindset, and the values of truly successful people. Successful people take responsibility for their lives. They don't blame others or make excuses. They look at challenges as opportunities for growth. When something goes wrong, they ask themselves, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to become better? Are you approaching your life that way? When faced with a setback, do you look for someone to blame, or do you look for the lesson? Successful people choose the latter every time. Successful people are lifelong learners. They're constantly seeking to expand their knowledge and skills. They read voraciously. They ask questions. They're not afraid to admit when they don't know something because they see it as an opportunity to grow. How much time are you dedicating to learning and personal growth? Are you investing yourself in your education and expanding your mind? Successful people make this a priority. Successful people set clear goals and work towards them with focus and determination. They don't just drift through life hoping good things will happen. They decide what they want, create a plan to achieve it, and then take consistent action. Do you have clear, written goals? Are you taking daily action towards them? If not, that's a crucial shift to make if you want to embody true success. Successful people understand the power of relationships. They nurture their networks. They give generously of their time and knowledge, and they surround themselves with positive, ambitious people. How are you approaching your relationships? Are you focused on what you can get or what you can give? Are you surrounding yourself with people who uplift and inspire you? These are the kinds of shifts in mindset and behavior that truly embody success. And here's the beautiful thing. You can start making these shifts right now, today, regardless of your current circumstances. But I know what some of you might be thinking. This all sounds great, but isn't it a bit dishonest? Aren't I just pretending to be something I'm not? I want to address that head on, because it's a crucial point. Acting as if you're already successful isn't about deceiving anyone, least of all yourself. It's about aligning yourself with your highest potential. It's about choosing to step into the best version of yourself, right here, right now. Think of it like this. If you were learning to play tennis and you wanted to improve your serve, what would you do? You'd study the technique of great tennis players. You'd practice that technique over and over. At first, it might feel awkward, unnatural. But over time, as you continue to practice, it would become second nature. You wouldn't be pretending to be a great tennis player. You'd be training yourself to become one. That's exactly what we're talking about here. You're not pretending to be successful. You're training yourself in the habits, mindset, and behaviors of successful people. You're choosing to embody those traits now, rather than waiting for some future date when you feel you've earned the right to do so. And here's a powerful truth. You already have everything you need to start this journey. Success isn't something that's bestowed upon us from the outside. It's something we cultivate from within. It's a choice we make every single day in how we think, how we act, and how we engage with the world around us. Let me share a personal story that illustrates this principle. Early in my career, I was working in a job where I felt stuck. I was doing okay, but I knew I was capable of so much more. I was frustrated, feeling like I wasn't living up to my potential. Then one day, I had a realization. I was waiting for someone else to recognize my potential, to give me the opportunity to shine. But the truth was, I wasn't showing up as the person I knew I could be. I was letting my frustration and self-doubt hold me back. So I made a decision. I decided to start showing up differently. I began to dress a little sharper, even though no one required it. I started speaking up more in meetings, offering ideas and solutions. I took on extra projects, not because I had to, but because I wanted to contribute more. At first, it felt a bit uncomfortable. I worried people might think I was being presumptuous or overstepping. But I kept at it, reminding myself that I was simply stepping into the best version of myself. And you know what happened? People started to notice. My boss began giving me more responsibility. Colleagues started coming to me for advice and input. Within a few months, I was offered a promotion, one that I might never have been considered for if I hadn't decided to start embodying the successful person I knew I could be. That experience taught me a powerful lesson. Success isn't something we wait for. It's something we create day by day, choice by choice. And it all starts with how we see ourselves and how we show up in the world. Now, I want to be clear, this isn't about faking it until you make it. It's about becoming it until you embody it. It's about aligning your actions with your aspirations, your behavior with your beliefs. Think about the people you admire most, the truly successful individuals who inspire you. I'm willing to bet that what draws you to them isn't just their achievements or their bank accounts. It's who they are as people. It's how they carry themselves, how they treat others, how they approach challenges and opportunities. Those qualities, the inner attributes of success, are available to all of us right now. We don't have to wait to embody them. We can choose to cultivate them today. But here's the catch. It's not always easy. Acting as if you're already successful, especially when you're facing challenges or setbacks, can be incredibly difficult. It requires courage. It requires faith in yourself and your potential. And most of all, it requires consistency. You see, success isn't created in a day. It's built through small, consistent actions over time. It's the cumulative effect of showing up day after day, embodying your best self, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. So let me ask you, how are you showing up in your life right now? Are you embodying the successful person you know you can be, or are you waiting for success to come to you before you start acting the part? Take a moment to really reflect on that. Think about your daily habits, your interactions with others, your approach to challenges. Are they aligned with the successful person you aspire to be? Or is there a gap between who you are now and who you know you can become? If there's a gap, and for most of us there is, that's okay. Recognizing it is the first step towards closing it. And that's what I want to challenge you to do starting today. Choose one area of your life where you can start acting more in alignment with the successful person you want to be. Maybe it's in how you approach your work. Instead of just doing the minimum, start going above and beyond. Look for ways to add extra value. Approach your tasks with enthusiasm and excellence, even if they seem mundane. Or perhaps it's in how you take care of yourself. Successful people prioritize their health and well-being. They understand that their body and mind are their most valuable assets. Start treating yourself with the same care and respect that a highly successful person would. It could be in how you manage your finances. Successful people are intentional with their money. They budget, they save, they invest in their future. Start making financial decisions as if you're already wealthy. That doesn't mean spending recklessly. It means being wise and purposeful with your resources. Or maybe it's in how you treat others. Truly successful people understand the value of relationships. They're kind, generous, and supportive. They lift others up. Start approaching your interactions with that same spirit of abundance and goodwill. Whatever area you choose, commit to it. Make a conscious decision to embody that successful version of yourself consistently for the next 30 days. It won't be easy. There will be days when you don't feel like it, when it seems pointless. Push through those moments. Remember, you're not just acting a part. You're training yourself to become the person you're capable of being. And here's the exciting part. As you start to make these shifts, as you begin to truly embody success, you'll likely start to see changes in your external world. Opportunities may arise. Relationships may improve. You may find yourself making progress towards your goals more rapidly than before. But even if those external changes don't happen immediately, something more important will be taking place. You'll be changing from the inside out. You'll be building the inner resources, the character, the mindset that forms the true foundation of lasting success. Because here's a truth that many people miss as real. Enduring success isn't just about achieving external markers like money or status. Those things can be fleeting. True success is about becoming the kind of person who is capable of achieving and maintaining those things. It's about personal growth, about constantly expanding your capacity to create value and make a positive impact in the world. And that kind of success, that's available to you right now. You don't have to wait for permission. You don't have to wait until you feel ready. You can choose to step into it today in this very moment. So I want to challenge you. As you leave here today, ask yourself, if I were already the successful person I aspire to be, how would I approach the next 24 hours? How would I treat the people I encounter? How would I handle the tasks and challenges that come my way? Then go out and live that way. Not as an act, not as a performance, but as a genuine expression of the successful person you're choosing to become. Do it with sincerity, with authenticity, with the understanding that you're not pretending, you're practicing, you're training, you're becoming. Remember, success isn't something that happens to you. It's something you embody, something you become choice by choice, day by day. And it all starts with a decision to stop waiting and start being. A decision to act as if you're already successful, knowing that in doing so, you're creating the very success you seek. You have everything you need to start this journey. The potential for greatness, for success, for fulfillment, it's already within you. Your task isn't to go out and find success. It's to uncover it, to nurture it, to express it in everything you do. So I invite you, I challenge you, I implore you, start today. Choose to embody success. Choose to live as the best version of yourself. Choose to act as if you're already successful. Because in making that choice, you take the first and most crucial step towards making it your reality. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. Don't make it wait any longer. Embrace the successful person you're capable of being, starting right now. Your future self will thank you for it. Now let's delve deeper into what it truly means to act like you're already successful. It's not just about external behaviors. It's about cultivating a successful mindset, one that will serve you in every area of your life. One of the key attributes of truly successful people is their ability to maintain a positive, growth-oriented mindset even in the face of challenges. They understand that setbacks and failures are not endpoints, but stepping stones on the path to success. Think about it. How do you react when things don't go your way? Do you get discouraged, maybe even give up? Or do you see it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become better? Successful people choose the latter. They understand that every setback carries within it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. They actively look for the lessons in their failures, using them as fuel to drive them forward rather than reasons to turn back. So I challenge you, the next time you face a setback, big or small, approach it with the mindset of a truly successful person. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become better, stronger, more capable? This simple shift in perspective can transform obstacles into opportunities. Another crucial aspect of acting like you're already successful is taking full responsibility for your life and your outcomes. Successful people don't blame others for their circumstances. They don't make excuses. They understand that they are the authors of their own lives, and they take ownership of both their successes and their failures. This level of personal responsibility can be uncomfortable at first. It's much easier to point fingers, to blame our boss, our parents, the economy, or any number of external factors for our lack of success. But here's the truth. As long as we're blaming others, we're giving away our power. We're putting our success in someone else's hands. When we take full responsibility, even for things that don't seem to be our fault, we reclaim that power. We put ourselves in the driver's seat of our own lives. And from that position, we can start to create real, lasting change. So I urge you, stop looking for someone or something to blame for where you are in life. Instead, ask yourself, what can I do, starting right now, to move closer to where I want to be? That's how successful people think. That's how they act. And that's how they create the lives they desire. Now, let's talk about another key attribute of successful people: their commitment to continuous learning and personal growth. In today's rapidly changing world, the most successful individuals are those who never stop learning, who are always seeking to expand their knowledge and skills. Think about the most successful people you know or admire. I bet they're voracious readers. They attend seminars and workshops. They seek out mentors. They're constantly pushing themselves to learn and grow. Why? Because they understand that knowledge is power. They know that in order to create extraordinary success, they need to become extraordinary themselves. And that requires a lifelong commitment to learning and self-improvement. So ask yourself, how much time are you dedicating to your personal growth? Are you reading regularly? Are you seeking out new experiences and challenges that push you out of your comfort zone? Are you investing in your education and skills? If not, it's time to start. Commit to reading at least one book a month on a topic that will help you grow personally or professionally. Seek out a mentor who can guide you and push you to new levels. Take an online course to develop a new skill. Remember, in the modern world, if you're not growing, you're falling behind. Successful people understand this, and they make learning a non-negotiable part of their lives. Another crucial aspect of acting like you're already successful is how you manage your time and energy. Successful people understand that time is their most valuable resource, and they guard it fiercely. They're intentional about how they spend their days, focusing on high-value activities that move them closer to their goals. Think about how you're spending your time right now. Are you focused on activities that truly matter, that are aligned with your long-term goals and values? Or are you getting caught up in busy work and distractions that don't really serve you? Successful people are masters at prioritizing. They understand the difference between urgent and important, and they focus their energy on the latter. They're not afraid to say no to things that don't align with their priorities, even if those things seem appealing in the moment. So I challenge you to start managing your time like a truly successful person. At the start of each day, ask yourself, what are the most important things I need to accomplish today? What activities will move me closest to my goals? Then focus ruthlessly on those tasks. Don't let distractions or less important matters derail you. This might mean saying no to some things. It might mean disappointing some people in the short term. But remember, every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your goals, you're saying no to something that does. Successful people understand this, and they make their choices accordingly. Now let's talk about another crucial aspect of success: your environment and the people you surround yourself with. Truly successful people understand that they are, to a large extent, a product of their environment. They know that the people they spend time with, the information they consume, the places they frequent, all these factors have a profound impact on their thoughts, their behaviors, and ultimately their outcomes. So they're intentional about creating an environment that supports their success. They surround themselves with positive, ambitious people who inspire them to be better. They seek out mentors and role models who have achieved what they aspire to. They create physical spaces that energize and motivate them. Take a moment to reflect on your own environment. Are the people in your life lifting you up or holding you back? Is your physical space conducive to productivity and creativity? Are you exposing yourself to ideas and information that challenge you to grow? If not, it's time to make some changes. Start seeking out people who inspire you, who challenge you to be better. Create a workspace that energizes you and supports your goals. Be intentional about the media you consume, choosing content that educates and uplifts you rather than merely entertains or distracts. Remember, you don't have to make drastic changes overnight. Small, consistent shifts in your environment can lead to profound changes over time. The key is to start being intentional about creating an environment that supports the successful person you're becoming. Another key attribute of truly successful people is their ability to handle failure and rejection. This is crucial because the path to success is rarely smooth or straightforward. It's often filled with setbacks, disappointments, and moments of doubt. What sets successful people apart is not that they never fail. It's how they respond to failure. They don't see failure as a reflection of their worth or their potential. They see it as feedback, as valuable information that can help them adjust their approach and get closer to their goals. Think about how you handle failure and rejection. Do you let it discourage you? Do you take it as a sign that you're not cut out for success? Or do you see it as a necessary part of the journey, as an opportunity to learn and grow? Successful people choose the latter. They understand that every no brings them closer to a yes, that every failure contains within it the seeds of future success. They're not afraid to fail because they know that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a crucial part of success. So I challenge you to start embracing failure. The next time you face a setback or a rejection, instead of getting discouraged, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become better, stronger, more resilient? This simple shift in perspective can transform obstacles into opportunities. Now, let's talk about another crucial aspect of success, the ability to delay gratification. In our instant gratification culture, this can be challenging, but truly successful people understand that great achievements often require short-term sacrifices for long-term gains. They're willing to put in the hard work now, even when the rewards aren't immediate. They understand that success is often the result of doing the things that others aren't willing to do, of pushing through discomfort and resistance when others would give up. Think about your own habits and behaviors. Are you willing to make sacrifices today for a better tomorrow? Are you disciplined enough to stick to your goals, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're not seeing immediate results? If not, it's time to start cultivating that discipline. Start small. Choose one area of your life where you can practice delayed gratification. Maybe it's saving a portion of your income instead of spending it all. Maybe it's waking up an hour earlier to work on a personal project before your workday begins. Whatever it is, commit to it, even when it's uncomfortable. Remember, success is not about doing extraordinary things. It's about doing ordinary things extraordinarily well, consistently over time. It's about making the right choices day after day, even when those choices are difficult or uncomfortable. Another key attribute of successful people is their ability to manage stress and maintain their well-being. They understand that their health, physical, mental, and emotional, is their most valuable asset. Without it, no amount of money or achievement can bring true fulfillment. So they prioritize self-care. They make time for exercise, for proper nutrition, for adequate rest. They practice stress management techniques like meditation or mindfulness. They understand that taking care of themselves isn't selfish, it's essential for sustained success and happiness. How are you treating yourself right now? Are you prioritizing your health and well-being? Or are you running yourself into the ground in pursuit of your goals? Remember, true success isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about being able to enjoy those achievements. And that requires a healthy mind and body. Start treating yourself with the same care and respect that a highly successful person would. Make time for exercise, even if it's just a short walk each day. Prioritize getting enough sleep. Learn to say no to commitments that drain you without adding value to your life. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Taking care of yourself isn't a luxury. It's a necessity for long-term success. Now let's talk about another crucial aspect of success: the ability to build and maintain strong relationships. Truly successful people understand that no one achieves greatness alone. They know how to build a network of supportive relationships, how to collaborate effectively, how to lead and inspire others. They approach relationships with a spirit of generosity, always looking for ways to add value to others' lives. They understand that the more they give, the more they ultimately receive. They're skilled at communication, at resolving conflicts, at bringing out the best in those around them. How are you approaching your relationships? Are you focused on what you can get or what you can give? Are you investing time and energy in building a strong network of positive relationships? Are you developing your emotional intelligence, your ability to understand and connect with others? If not, it's time to start. Begin by looking for ways to add value to others' lives without expecting anything in return. Practice active listening. Work on resolving conflicts in a way that strengthens relationships rather than damaging them. Remember, your network is your net worth. The relationships you build and nurture can often be the key that unlocks doors of opportunity. Another key attribute of successful people is their ability to adapt and remain flexible in the face of change. In today's rapidly evolving world, rigidity is a recipe for obsolescence. Successful people understand this, and they cultivate a mindset of adaptability and continuous learning. They're not wedded to a single way of doing things. They're open to new ideas, new technologies, new ways of thinking. When circumstances change, they don't resist. They reassess and adjust their approach. They see change not as a threat, but as an opportunity to grow and improve. How do you handle change? Do you resist it, clinging to the familiar even when it's no longer serving you? Or do you embrace it, seeing it as a chance to learn and evolve? Successful people choose the latter. They understand that the ability to adapt is not just a useful skill. In today's world, it's a survival trait. So I challenge you to start cultivating a more adaptable mindset. When you encounter change, instead of resisting, ask yourself, how can I use this to my advantage? What opportunities does this present? Practice being open to new ideas, even if they challenge your existing beliefs. Remember, the most successful people are often those who are able to unlearn old ways of thinking and embrace new paradigms. Now let's talk about another crucial aspect of success: the ability to think big and maintain a vision for the future. Truly successful people are visionaries. They don't just react to the present. They actively create their future. They have a clear vision of what they want to achieve, and they use that vision to guide their decisions and actions in the present. They're not afraid to dream big. They understand that the size of their success is directly proportional to the size of their dreams. They know that if they aim for the stars, they might just reach the moon. But if they aim for the treetops, that's the highest they'll ever go. How big are you thinking right now? Do you have a clear vision for your future, one that excites and inspires you? Or are you just focused on getting through the day, the week, the month? Successful people always have their eye on the bigger picture, even as they're dealing with day-to-day reality. So I challenge you to start thinking bigger. Take some time to really envision your ideal future. What do you want your life to look like in 5 years? In 10 years? In 20 years? Don't limit yourself based on what seems realistic or practical. Allow yourself to dream big. Then use that vision to guide your actions in the present. Ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now moving me closer to that vision or further away from it? Remember, your vision doesn't have to be perfect or completely figured out. It can and will evolve over time. The important thing is to have a direction, a North Star that guides your decisions and actions. Another key attribute of successful people is their ability to take calculated risks. They understand that playing it safe all the time is actually one of the riskiest things you can do in life. They know that growth and success often require stepping out of your comfort zone, trying new things, and yes, sometimes failing. But their risk-taking isn't reckless. It's calculated. They do their homework. They weigh the potential rewards against the potential losses. They prepare as much as possible to minimize the downside. But once they've done their due diligence, they're willing to take the leap, even if success isn't guaranteed. How comfortable are you with taking risks? Do you tend to play it safe, sticking to what's familiar and comfortable? Or are you willing to step into uncertainty for the sake of potential growth and success? Successful people understand that the biggest risk in life is not taking any risks at all. So I challenge you to start cultivating a more courageous approach to life. Look for opportunities to step out of your comfort zone. Take on challenges that stretch you. Be willing to fail in pursuit of your goals. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the willingness to act in spite of fear. Now, as we near the end of our time together, I want to circle back to where we started. The importance of acting as if you're already successful. Because here's the truth. All of these attributes we've discussed, all of these habits and mindsets of successful people, they're not things you have to wait to embody. You can start practicing them right now today. You can choose to take full responsibility for your life, starting in this moment. You can decide to approach challenges with a growth mindset, starting with the very next obstacle you face. You can begin prioritizing your time more effectively, starting with how you plan the rest of your day. You can start building stronger relationships, beginning with your very next interaction. Every moment presents an opportunity to act like the successful person you aspire to be. Every decision, every interaction, every challenge is a chance to embody success. And here's the beautiful thing. As you consistently make these choices, as you consistently embody these attributes of success, you'll find that success becomes not just something you're acting out, but something you're living. Because success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about who you become in the process. It's about the person you grow into as you pursue your goals, as you overcome challenges, as you learn and adapt and persist. So I want to leave you with this final challenge. Starting right now, in this very moment, choose to embody success. Choose to think, to act, to live as if you're already the successful person you aspire to be. Do it not as a performance, not as a way to deceive yourself or others, but as a way of stepping into your highest potential. Because the truth is that successful version of yourself, it's not some far-off future possibility. It's already within you. It's who you really are beneath the layers of doubt and fear and limiting beliefs. Your task isn't to become someone new. It's to uncover, to embody, to express the greatness that's already within you. So go forth from here with courage, with determination, with the unshakable belief in your own potential. Act as if you're already successful, knowing that in doing so, you're creating the very success you seek. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. Don't make it wait any longer. Your time is now. Embrace it, live it, be it. Remember, success isn't something you pursue. It's something you attract by the person you become. So become that person starting right now. The future you dream of is counting on the choices you make today. Make them count. Act as if you're already successful and watch as your reality begins to align with that vision. Your journey to success begins with a single step, a single choice, a single moment of deciding to embody the successful person you know you can be. That moment is now. Embrace it, and as you do, know that you're not just acting successful, you're becoming successful one choice at a time. The power is in your hands. The time is now. Your future self is counting on you. Don't let them down. Step into your greatness. Act as if you're already successful. Because in doing so, you're creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of success that will transform not just your life, but the lives of everyone you touch. Go forth and create the success you desire and deserve. The world is waiting for the unique gifts only you can offer. It's time to deliver them with confidence, with purpose, with the unwavering belief in your own potential. Act as if you're already successful. Be the person you know you can be. And watch as your life transforms in ways you never thought possible. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today. Your future self will thank you for it.